ready to rock out the box. Alrighty guys, this is going to be a little bit different video, but inside this box is something I'm super excited about. I told you guys I wasn't going to go to another car show without a scooter, and I wasn't lying to you. I found these Tuttio Soleils. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that wrong. They're all over the internet right now. They're the hotness. They're the cheapest, best rated Amazon scooter there is out there apparently. So they run like $1,300–1,400 bucks a piece. I grabbed 2 of them, so let's pop this thing open and see what we got. I'm super excited to see. So nice packaging so far. I'm hoping there's not too much assembly required. Alright. You don't want to just throw that one down. Got my handlebars here, and they packed everything really nicely. Everything's bubble wrapped and zip tied. Oh man. I hope it came with a full charge. I want to rip this thing so bad. Alright, so front wheel, nice little disc brake up there. So far, everything looks really quality. Whoa. Don't want to trip while I'm holding a knife. Didn't see any instructions. I'm assuming there is instructions somewhere. Oh, here we go. Here we go. The user manual. Oh, cool. So they just give you a QR code to scan for a video, and then another QR code to scan for a WhatsApp account to reach out to them and chat with them. So yeah, we're gonna have to pause the video so I can scan the how to install all the parts on this thing video. But once we watch that and figure out how to put this thing together, we'll be right back with a quick installation and hopefully some quick ripping. I'm so excited for this thing. It looks like it's the perfect size. Okay, looks like we're about to get some weather. So I'm gonna try to move pretty fast, because not only do I want to get this thing built, but I want to ride it. It does come with the hardware, it looks like. Oh, these are backup screws. Nice. They know you're going to rattle some stuff loose, so they give you some backup screws. That's very handy. Comes with a little toolkit here. I'm assuming all the basic sizes. Ooh, the handiest tools in the toolkit, probably some zip ties. Put these handlebars on first. Pardon the background noise. I know the shop's not much quieter, but didn't have time to take this sucker all the way over to the shop today. I wanted to get it busted out. I want to surprise the boys a little bit. Just trying to make sure I route these cables how I want them the first time, so that we don't end up in a predicament once the second I put the handlebars on, you know. So far, and again, I haven't ridden this thing at all, I haven't done anything, but I am impressed with what I got for 1,300 bucks. I mean, these forks are all anodized orange, and the top of the fork's anodized red. Like, the welds all look pretty good. The powder coating on the rims looks nice. I'm not gonna lie, I am impressed with this thing, and without the front wheel on it, I can already tell it's a decent height. So with the front wheel, it's just gonna be a little bit higher. I think this thing's gonna be awesome. I see why people are raving about them. Mistake number 1, keep the handlebars loosely on there so you can slide the throttle onto it. Otherwise this won't reach. I'm gonna have to take it all the way off. Alright. I did look at the instructions. I looked at him and go, well, that's all self-explanatory. I don't need to watch any of this. Okay. So now I gotta slide all this crap on there. Try that again. Alrighty, handlebars are mounted. We will tighten up our brake lever and our throttle cable here. Looks like the ignition is tied into the throttle. Let's just see if we're lucky we get any power here. Power. Not lucky. Probably haven't even turned it on, so I don't know what I'm doing. A couple 8mm sockets on these brake handles. Got those tightened up. Let's see. This is a little Allen key. I'm assuming the size it comes with. Factory throttle feels a little crowded, but we'll see how that goes. Alright, handlebars are on. Next step, I'm assuming, is going to be putting that front wheel on. This is probably also not a bad idea. Should be good. Pretty heavy duty skid plate, looks like. That's nice. Let's see if I can get it up out of this box. Not super heavy, but not the lightest thing in the world. Alright, we got the handlebars all mounted up. We'll throw the front wheel on now. There's a little stopper in the brake, on the front brake, so make sure you take that out. And then there's also a little plastic spacer in the brake caliper. If you don't take that out, you're going to have a very hard time slipping this bad boy in there. Because you've got to get the brake rotor, obviously, seated between the brake pads. It can be a little bit of a challenge to get the spacers in there correctly if you're having to hold the bike up as well. I recommend you just do a better job than what I did on the balancing portion of things, because now that my front wheel's on there, yeah, just get it sturdy and then you won't have to hold it. Dude, this thing's going together really easily. Even using, you know, their crappy tools. Whoa! See what I mean? Maybe that's the sign to use the kickstand. This thing's not completely done. It looks pretty sweet. I definitely did not route these cables the best. We'll get this one over here. Oh yeah, it won't be no big deal at all. Yeah, so again, not even done, but like I said, the powder coating on the wheels, the anodized forks, welded up frame looks good. Dude, look at the kickstand on this thing. I mean, like, billet anodized freaking kickstand on a Chinese electric motorcycle. Pretty sweet in my opinion. I don't know what the charge time is. We're about to figure it out though. I need to plug this thing in and rip it. I'm dying to run this thing. Got a few more things to finalize up here. To be honest with you, I don't even know if I'm gonna do them. Like dust shields for the forks and front fender and stuff like that. I don't really care about that stuff. So yeah, I want to rip this thing. Let's go. The height is awesome. I'm 6 foot. So, and I'm not one of those guys that rounds up either. I'm actually 6 foot. The height on this thing is about perfect for a bike like this. Here's where you plug it in and charge it, I'm assuming. Or maybe you just plug it into itself. yeah, it looks like you plug it into itself. So there's a port that you plug the battery in to itself. It comes unplugged, makes sense. Hope I'm not doing anything wrong here. I am just plugging stuff in. We got power. This thing is ready to rock out of the box. Okay, I need to take care of these zip ties on the back because I don't want to have an accident here in just a second. But I think I can run this thing already. Take the plastic off this seat. Get this thing out here and rip it. All right, I'm not gonna try to hold a camera and ride for the very first time on this thing because who knows what's about to happen. But you know what? Yeah, I will. Let's do it. Does the front brake work? I need to make sure I can operate this thing with one hand. I don't even have my pegs on yet. This is... Dude. Oh yeah, this thing's... All right, she's low on power for sure. We're going about 10 miles an hour. No foot pegs. Foot pegs would be nice. But yeah, dude, right out of the box. Didn't even do any of the things you're probably supposed to do to it. Alrighty, so super pardon the nasty garage background here, but I have got way too much stuff in here. Anyways, my phone died on the test drive. The bike did not die on the test drive, so that's a positive. Right out of the box, it had enough power to get me going 13, 14 miles an hour up and down the street. It was a ton of fun. I didn't put the rear fender on. This is just dangling. It's just how you attach the seat, but I've not fully done that. Shout out to Poppy for some healthy soda. You're supposed to take the battery out to charge it. I didn't take it completely out. I just unplugged it from the bike, so it's safe. I'm not going to overpower any of the electronics on the bike or anything like that. It says it's 8 to 10 hours to fully charge the thing, so we'll see. Hopefully we get quite a bit of runtime once she's fully charged. Anyways, super excited to rip this thing with a full battery. Let's check it out. We've got this thing all assembled. The only thing I've left off from the assembly currently is the number plate on the front and the rear fender. Personally, think it looks a little bit better without the rear fender. So all that's left to do really is, boom. Should have a full charge on it. Nope, I gotta plug it in, I forgot. So you gotta remember to plug the bike into its battery pack. We'll do that real fast and then we'll see if it's got a full charge. All right. We got the bike all plugged in. Should have a full charge. Nice. Oh, I didn't realize we had different modes. Oh, sweet. All right, I'm ready to rip this thing. Let's go. Alrighty, everybody. I have ridden this thing not even quite a mile. And I can tell you, it is a ton of fun. Has plenty of power. Not gonna rip like big power wheelies or anything like that, at least not with somebody who weighs my weight. But just simple goes, got 3 little power speeds to 3 power levels to work through. Man, it just works. So so far I'm a huge fan. Of course, again, I've not even quite put a mile on it yet, so we'll have to see. But the brakes seem to work good. They're definitely going to need a little bit of braking in, but yeah, man, so far I think this thing's pretty incredible for the money, not gonna lie. What do you think? Let's hit her lap around the block, dude. How sweet are these things, dude? to have been a 30-mile-an-hour flyby at least. What do you think, dude?
This thing's pretty sweet.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
For just a little electric motor.
That electric power, baby. I think it's well worth the spend. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. For $1,300 for this
Yep.
little thing.
Yes, sir.
36 miles an hour.
Straight from China. Getting the job done, though. I think it also looks sweet, actually. Like, it's not a bad-looking bike at all.
I like the color combo a lot. You can never go wrong with orange and black.
Yeah, and the anodized forks and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty sharp.
I'm taking this thing home.
Hey! Always wear a helmet, kids.